Right, Andrea. We have a big mission to take care of. We've got to convince the Freestar Collective to come and help us. To allow the Armistice Archive... Armistice? I can't really say it. The Armistice Archive to be opened. It's going to take a little while to do that, but hopefully we'll get somewhere with it. If not, well, crap. Here we go. I hope it goes well.
They build a monument to the people they lost, but not the people they killed.
Okay.
I cannot help but notice that the Colony War Memorial is in direct line of sight of this embassy. I suspect that was very much intentional.
Visitors are only allowed in the lobby.
I wonder how many times one side or the other has threatened to close this embassy down over the years.
Probably a few times.
Terrors, as in more than one. All that security, and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
Sounds like it was a real mess down at the spaceport.
It was. It really was. Alright, let me just take a seat here, and then we can get chatting.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment?
I'm here on behalf of the United Colonies. We need Freestar Collective's help.
Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. The eyewitness. She said you were at the spaceport. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Saved many lives. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice Archives, some of the most highly guarded information in the galaxy, in order to protect us all. I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to futilely beg on their behalf. Tell me I've got that right.
You need to help us, otherwise many more deaths are on your hands.
Excuse me. A less level-headed person might think that was a threat, Captain.
We are merely stating the obvious. If you are threatened by that, perhaps you should do something about it. Like, help us.
And just give the UC free run of the archives? I may as well resign right now. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. Now, why don't you quit wasting my time and yours, and go?
Are you serious? There was an attack on the city. You're really not going to help us?
No, Captain, I'm not, and I'll tell you why. What you experienced down there at the spaceport, I've lived that once before already. Fought tooth and nail as aliens rampaged in the streets of my home and others all throughout the collective. But my aliens were placed there by UC hands. So I'm not interested in anyone getting power like that ever again. The UC most of all.
What if I told you the terramorphs couldn't be weaponized? Would that change your mind?
You have my answer. Now please take the hint.
Please, Ambassador, just listen to what I have to say.
You're really gonna push this? All right, I will give you one chance. One to convince me. Understood. I'm listening.
Okay, terramorph... no. There are lives at stake here.
Preventing more deaths is precisely what I'm trying to do by keeping the archives sealed. I could be the hero here.
You could be, yes. We're only asking for the terramorph data for the archives, nothing more.
And the archival monitors could ensure that's all you take. Huh, that would work. Well, Captain, you make some good points. But if I'm really granting you access, I'm gonna need the following concessions. Your access will be limited. We will be ensuring the monitors only permit you access to items related to stopping these terramorphs. You go in once, you get everything you need on your trip, and never again. And all research done with the data will be monitored. If this data is being used to save the galaxy needs to be involved in the oversight. Freestar scientists will watch your people like hawks. So, do we have an agreement?
Agreed.
Excellent. Follow me.
Sweet. That was easier. Hopefully terramorphs won't attack during
Can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
I'm no guest.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Code generator's just this way.
Oh, thanks. Well, that was easy. At least we've got that data now. I mean, not the data, but at least we can get sort of somewhere with it now, which is good. Don't mind me, guard. Just leaving. Right. Now we gotta get into House Varun. Here we go. This is how we get into House Varun. Now, if there's anyone to be mad at, you should probably be mad at House Varun too. Right, it says something about automated turrets. Let's not get shredded into bits. Oh, because this is intimidating. Okay. I'm a slithery snake. Maybe the person we're after is down here still? It's not looking like it, is it? It's like overgrown crap now.
This is certainly different than anything else in New Atlantis.
I'm gonna have to pick this lock. Oh no. There we go. Activate turrets. Update friendly for recalculate. There we go. Serpent lost his mind. This doesn't sound good. Throw switch. What's going on in here? Is there a terramorph in here?
Once again, we are triumphant.
Turrets are on our team. What is going on here?
anything useful behind.
It's a good job I refilled on my ammo. What is all this stuff? It's a good job I'm in my spacesuit. I don't think I can get into this. Oh, I can. Nice. Woo! Update friendly foes. Recalibrate. That may have done something. I don't know. I don't see anyone here. Yeah, I recalibrated you. Oh. Taurus is still on the enemy side though. Well, not enemy side. I heard something.
Do they have anything of value?
A little bit, but it's getting a bit ruthless. What was on this computer? That was probably to that droid. Hello? Okay, I'll take you. Yeah, big notebooks, don't they? I don't know much about House Faroon, and from what I'm seeing right now, it's not something I want to engage with. Okay, reload. Retreat. Oh, crap. Right. Right, let's try, gotta say, this doesn't feel great. It's messing with my mind. Oh, jeez, the wheeze. Alright, not right now. cheap. Something's definitely happened to the... This is not looking good. Alright. What have we got here? I feel like it's going to be a Terramorph. Oh, what are you? Can hear another one. Approach the strange robot.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss.
Okay. Well, that was interesting. What the hell's all this about? Why are the robots fighting you? What's going on here, man? Hello.
Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a grand tour of the embassy via barely functioning intercoms. I do greatly appreciate your persistence. I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd realized. But then again, who could cage such a beauty? Eh? Tell me though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast mentioning an attack. Then the embassy was struck with a power surge and then... silence. Has the rest of the city suffered quite so badly?
The spaceport is in rough shape, but not much else was damaged.
Is that right, huh?
Yeah.
I shall need to have these repairs seen to sooner rather than later. Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you here at such an opportune moment.
Mm-hmm.
You were sent by the UC. That much is obvious. Who else could just waltz through my door, hmm? And the broadcast spoke of terrormorphs at the spaceport.
Yeah.
A worrying occurrence, certainly, but coming here of all places, when all I could provide is some enthused cheerleading and... an archive code.
There you go.
So the UC requires information, then. On terrormorphs, presumably, hmm? Do I see this all clearly?
Yes, correct. We're going to use the data in the archives to better understand and stop these attacks.
The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the archives. Using its data to prevent more attacks, there is logic there. But if I am to grant you access, I have a requirement. For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. We founded this embassy with hopes of shedding that legacy. With little success. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. Ensure House Varun's legacy is more than just carnage. The knowledge you ask for isn't evil. No knowledge is. It is we who bend it to evil ends. Oh, you must assure me this will be used to save lives, not endanger them.
You have my word. I'll make sure it's good, used for good. I mean, that's what I want, really.
You have mine as well, for what that is worth.
Well then, I shall not fear. Please, follow me.
kind of want to know what's in that box there, pal.
Let's hope it still works.
Meh.
I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally.
Let it be used for good.
You can count on me like 1, 2, 3. Is that a VCR? What the hell? That's some old tech you got here. Oh. Ah. Okay, let's go. Should probably head back to the ship, get some rest. Oh my, I need to get a new torch. Or at least a new bulb in my headset. It's not as bright as I'd like it. Let's get some sleep. Let's have a long sleep. We need the sleep. Alright, let's find our well, we need to get some more, you know, ammo. After spending it all. Wow. Definitely probably should have used the shotgun.
There's a bit. I know we're safe now, but I'm. Oh, please take a.
Don't worry, you're all fine. Right, let's go and check in on the old parents.
Do I have news?
Oh.
Oh, your father has been as anxious as a kid on Christmas.
Anyway, so you know about my card game, right?
I do, yeah.
For years.
I also remember one day you'll lose too much. I take something happened at poker night.
You better believe it. Well, I was in the game of my life. Me and another lady, we went all in and then some. After I called, she had 4 of a kind, queens. But I had an honest-to-God straight flush.
Hey!
Honey, he doesn't need to hear the play-by-play.
This is my moment. So finally, I won. I won big, the biggest pot of my life.
That's wonderful. I can see you're excited.
What you better believe it. But the big kicker is, I won myself a ship.
What?
A real starship.
It's real, sweetie. We went to the docks and looked at it and everything.
Well, there's no way I'll ever fly it. So we had no idea what to do with the damn thing.
What? Okay.
It came to me. You.
Wait, wait. So that's such an amazing gift. Wow.
Your expression makes it totally worth it. All the paperwork's already been taken care of.
Oh.
Keep it, sell it. I don't care what you do with it. I just hope it makes up for all the money you keep sending home.
Thanks.
You came. How are you doing? You eating well out there? It's easy just to survive off, well, garbage when you're shipbound all the time.
Nothing like your famous nachos, Dad, but I get by.
Well, I do what I can. You remember Grandpa's restaurant? Last time you were there, you must have been 5, 8. Some of the best food in the galaxy. Service with a grunt and a glare, I always said. But Dad's food kept them coming back.
His food was incredible. You could never tell looking at it from the outside.
Hole in the walls have the best food. That's just science. Your grandfather taught me what I know of cooking. He didn't want me to go to uni. I was the only one interested in the restaurant. But when he got on in the years, he trusted me with something sacred. His meatloaf recipe.
Ah, please tell me you're making meatloaf tonight.
No, I'm not. Something better. I don't know if anything I taught you about cooking stuck, but I figure it's time to pass the torch. But you gotta promise not to share Grandpa's meatloaf recipe with anyone. It stays in the family. I swear Dad's ghost would come back and strike me dead if you did that.
I solemnly promise to guard the sacred with my life.
See that you do. Any meat will do. If it's dry, extra tomatoes. They'll moisten it up if you do it right. Sorry, a bit of a moment here. So, you want to talk about anything?
I don't want to remove that.
Stay as long as you like.
It's been lovely. Oh, hello. Okay. That looks interesting. Wonderwell. EMP. Oh, so the engine's not that great, but it's definitely different. It's got more shields on it. Should we make it a little bit... make home for this time being? Now have a new home ship. Your previous home ship will be added to your fleet. To retrieve the ship, you can, you know, lift behind the ship service technician. Okay, that's fine. Well, we just do that and then click make home again. But I kind of want to look at this. Engine grav drive's pretty good. What have we got? We haven't got that much money to really have a look, so... Wow, okay. Interesting landing port. Wonderwell.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
More or less.
What?
Okay, so the ship comes with a...
You understand?
Fine, okay.
Hey, Sarah.
Hello there.
Seems a little small, doesn't it? I'm sure we can get it a big freighter at some point, but hey, it's a pretty nice ship. Right, I'm just gonna let's have a chat with Sarah. We haven't talked to her in a while. Hey, Sarah.
Yes? Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare.
I don't feel any different than I felt before I discovered that place.
I find that to be rather surprising. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind?
I appreciate the concern, but I promise I feel perfectly fine.
Well, good. I'm pleased to hear that. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin.
Yeah.
The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone.
I don't think malevolent beings have granted me this new power, though.
Perhaps. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. I might as well put on a blindfold and toss darts at theories written on the wall.
Would have thought this would be exciting for you.
Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. The questions it raises alone are mind-boggling. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? How long ago did these entities inhabit our universe? Are they still out there, somewhere?
Maybe these temples were intended for mankind all along.
Perhaps. We'll need more data to be sure. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery. The pinnacle mystery of our time.
Boy, you're wrong.
Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed.
Couldn't ask for a better partner on this strange journey.
Oh, well, thank you. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way.
Thanks. Barrett, you're up next. Where did you go?
Hey, Captain. Need help with anything? So, you gotta fill me in on what happened at the temple. What happened? What did you see?
It was unlike anything I've ever experienced. So strange.
Yeah, sounds like we need more data to me. Then what happened? I heard you did some stuff and then you changed.
I didn't change, but my perception of the universe did. I got a power. I'm awesome now.
Okay, good. I like the positivity here. Keep that up. You encountered advanced technology that altered your biology in a way that results in... In what? Superpowers?
Basically, yeah.
Fair enough. Maybe we can run some tests later. Anyway, thanks for filling me in on the temple and your power. I wonder if we can find any more traces of whoever built them. Just opens up a world of questions. It's so exciting.
You've got something for me?
Right, I want to talk to Sam Coe too. I haven't talked to him in a spell. There's Walter.
Exploring the galaxy is hard work. Trust me, I know. But stop by sometime and let's talk. Just us adventurers, okay?
Yeah.
So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined?
I think you're doing your family proud.
Well, that's a first. I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him.
Professor Solomon Coe was remarkable, but his legends outstripped the documents accomplishment.
So that's just your fancy way of saying he ain't all that he's cracked up to be. Well, fully deserved or not, the Coe name carries weight.
It certainly does.
There was a time, well before Cora, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy.
I bet.
I just hope I can help Cora to... I don't know.
Every parent wants their child to learn from their mistakes.
Well then, Cora's gonna get a 5-star university education from me. For my father, Cora, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Well, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just getting sappy. You're a bad influence, you know that?
I'm the worst.
That's what I like about you. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures is better than that rag on Solomon. The stuff they publish is just downright embarrassing.
Woof.
You're on Vanguard business?
You're damn right. Interstellar affairs. Alright, let's get this Terramorph data.
Excuse me.
Hey.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually succeed? With Radcliffe? And Balmore? We're all in agreement.
Code pieces from House Faroon and the Freestar collected and ready to be deployed.
So the old man was still lurking around in there. Fine work, Captain.
Yeah, I'm good.
Now, I've already arranged everything with the archival monitors. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Follow them to the letter. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. The entrance is just on the other side of the plaza across from Mast. Absolute best behavior down there, all right?
Yeah, that's my only behavior. You gotta trust me with these kind of things. Although I'm surprised that you haven't got like a commander doing this rather than just me. Here we go, we get access to the Terramorph data again. What a crazy time to be alive. Hey, don't mind me.
Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the Archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Okay, here we go.
You may proceed, Captain.
18, you say? AF. Apparently it's somewhere in here. Unit 18. Termorph data added. Nice. That's all I want. Thanks. Ah, there you are.
There you are. Captain, Deputy told me what went down. Impressive work.
Captain, if you'd be willing to transfer the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing what comes next.
Yeah, here you go.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready.
Okay. I made someone promise, Adrian. Can you assure this data will be used for good?
Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This is us starting to put some things right. So with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting done. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Already has the equipment, the safety measures. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to discuss with you first.
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Oh.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
I'm gonna be a citizen, finally! Haha! I'm making my mum and pa very proud. Hey, can I get those things? We could have done it at the daytime, right? Oh, wow.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies?
I'm ready.
Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short version. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen?
I will.
Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property.
Woohoo!
Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a sensitive position.
Oh.
Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this. But we think this person has information that could prove useful in dealing with the Terramorphs. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for you by name. So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. You can tell no one. Can you agree to these terms?
I better say yes so I can investigate this. Sure, I'll take it to my grave.
Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you get there.
Devils you know. Oh, Andrea, it's been quite a day, hasn't it? I think we're just gonna chill up here for a little bit, shall we? Look at the horizon. Look at everything. A few places we could visit out in the wilds. Oh dear. A citizen finally. Oh wow. Never really look up the stars much. Oh, Mum and Dad are gonna be so happy.